begins to happen when I plan something else, trying to be somebody, but all I got was someone else. My plans always changing, always rearranging. No, slow it down, release control. Slow and steady, let me know. Life begins to happen when I plan something else, trying to be somebody, but all I got was someone else. But my plans always changing, always rearranging. No, slow down, release control. Slow and steady, let me know. The hardest place to be is right where you are, in the space between finish and the start. It's the arrow in your heart, the arrow in your heart. Now I'm restless, running from the present. I know my mind's been cheating, thinking that I would arrive, but my plans always changing, always rearranging. No, slow it down, release control. Slow and steady, let me know. The hardest place to be is right where you are, in the space between finish and the stealing covers. Turn on the light, I don't mind. Now I'm in the car and I'm moving away, thinking to myself, have I made a mistake? If I were you, I would have asked me to stay too late. Now I'm driving through the tall trees, someone else's resilient little thing, just like mama made you. No one needs to save you. Na 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 na. Wildflower in the spring, no, they can't contain you. Through the cracks you break through. Na 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 na. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue. Super blue. Super blue. Resilient little thing, just like mama raised you, so you got that wildfire in your soul. Don't you ever let it go. Make it burn so bright that they all know. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue. Never rained in the desert till I picked me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I never rained in the desert till I picked me for the very first time. It's darkest before the sunrise. That's when I super blue. Super blue. Super blue. Super blue. I deserve congratulations, 'cause I came out the other side. I've been having revelations, and I'm gonna let them shine. I deserve congratulations, and never thought that I'd survive. If you tell me I won't make it, and that's when I super blue.
Say word if we reincarnate, and whatever God said, it's your turn for choosing. Would you rather come back, be born in a circle, see the oldest garden, the crescent is fertile? Or would you prefer to see life underwater, only knowing oceans have hundreds of daughters? There's a part of hope that is sown in this theory. Give me any species and keep yourself near me. Ladies, I don't wanna be without you.
It's coming back, we can steal it. If we bridge this gap, I can see you through the curtains of the waterfall. When I lost it, yeah, you held my hand, but I tossed it. Didn't understand you were waiting as I dove into the waterfall. So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo. Can you feel? Well, we rushed it, moving way too fast, and we crushed it, but it's in the past. We can make this leap through the curtains of the waterfall. So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo. Can you feel? Well, I'm just a boy with a broken toy, all lost and coy. So it's here I stand as a broken man, but I found my friend. Now I'm falling down through the crashing sound, and you come around, and you rush to me, and it sets us free. So I fall to my knees. So say Geronimo, 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 we were leaving for the stratosphere. Easy breathing in your atmosphere. Oh, how could I? How could I ever forget last year when we were on top? When we were on top of the world. When we were on top. When we were on top of the world. The seasons don't stop. The axis forgot to twirl. When we were on top of the world. Send me flying like a rocketeer without trying. Now I'm way up here. Oh, how could I?
top of the world, when we were on top, when we were on top of the world, the seasons don't stop, the axis forgot to twirl, when we were on top of the world, on top of the world. Honeybee, could you imagine where our lives would lead? That silly ring, it wasn't meant to be. Luckily, you saw in me something I couldn't see. Honeybee, I can't imagine how my life would be if all your gravity did not hit me. Oh, don't you see, darling, my honeybee. But here we are, after all the misses and confessions to the stars that we never really owned as ours. And if our world comes tumbling down, I never could forgive myself for leaving out. You're the one, you are the only one. Such a fool, I took your love and I bent all the rules. You took the bow and didn't let it show. Stuck around to let me know. Built a family of our own. Look around, we made a garden of the love we found. So many reasons I would fight to stay. You're the courage when I fade. Take a look at what we've made. But here we are, after all the misses and confessions
feels like I'm lost in a coal mine. Inside, realize I'm at war in my own mind. It's a place for grenades, I'll be here for a long time. And you don't know where I've been, you weren't there on the front lines. Story's over. Maybe it's not over, changing is found in motion. Maybe it's balance when you're moving. Could stop me, bring you closer, maybe tilt you over, leaning into the same old story, crossing over, maybe, maybe, crossing over, maybe, maybe, crossing over, maybe, maybe, crossing over, maybe fear can't define all the walls till you enter. And even blood couldn't find who you are at the center. Or could it be that you're more than the scars on the surface? As the heat's beneath all the ash of the embers, crossing over, crossing over. The way it's told, there's no more room to grow. The way it's told, there's no return home. Maybe it's not over, changing is found in motion. Maybe it's balance when you're moving. Could stop me, bring you closer, maybe tilt you over, leaning into the same old story, crossing over, maybe, maybe, crossing over, maybe, maybe, crossing over, maybe, maybe, crossing over,
I got a homesick heart, but a long ways left to go. I've been doing my part, but I ain't got much to show. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. Chasing that life, moving on, cause I had to prove there ain't no life worth doing what I did to you. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. I got dreams that keep me up in the dead of night, telling me I wasn't made for the simple life. There's a lot I see, but it's far in the distance. I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. I've been working all night, maybe you could help me to believe this song ain't nothing if the song can't set you free. So I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. I've got dreams that keep me up in the dead of night, telling me I wasn't made for the simple life. There's a lot I see, but it's far in the distance. I'm asking you to show me some forgiveness. It's all for you in my pursuit of happiness. Sometimes you leave the ones you love, but if it's love, they won't give up, cause they know a war's raging, and you gotta choose. These days are tough, these days are long, sometimes it's hard to
All right, good evening, everybody. I have heard that there are some engineers in this house. All right, so as we continue the fatigue testing of the roof, remember we're doing a 12-step test. You did the first one, you got 11 to go. Okay. Good evening, friends. Good evening, faculty. Good evening, honored guests. And of course, good evening to the graduating class of 2023. My name is... You keep the count. All right. My name is Al Pisano, and I'm the Dean of the Jacobs School of Engineering. And on behalf of all the faculty, all the staff and alumni of the Jacobs School, I want to give you a welcome to the 17th Annual Jacobs School Engineering Ring Ceremony. Campus is going to send me a bill for after what you guys do. All right, but to get serious, we have a lot of people and we have a big event, so let's not waste any time. Let me start by congratulating our graduating class on a job well done. You should be proud of what you have accomplished, not only as individuals, but collectively as the class of 2023. We know it wasn't easy, okay? It is an honor and a privilege to share this moment with you. You are engineers and computer scientists, and I assure you, whether you realize it fully or not, you have great power to do great things. Let that ring that you received today be a reminder of that. And it is not only a symbol of your responsibility as an engineer and computer scientist, but it is your permanent connection to the Jacobs School of Engineering. And believe me, you have gained more than just an education here at this school. You have grown with the community that you will continue to be part of. However, this moment is not just about all the happy young people sitting in the center of the room. I want to take a look up at the bleachers all the way around, left, right, and in the back. Okay, I want to thank all of you, the parents, the families and the friends, and everyone else for your continued support and commitment to these graduates. Without all of you, this moment would not have been possible. I want to thank you, and I offer all of you now. We feel a great responsibility to take the charge of these young men and women for several years while they get trained at the Jacobs School. Thank you for entrusting them with us, and we hope you like what we did. All right, without any further delay, what I'd like to do is to invite our distinguished student speaker, Jose Santana Sosa, to the podium. Jose. Thank you, man. All right, you're all set.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Dean Pisano, for this distinguished honor, and congratulations to the class of 2023. I am Jose Victor Santana Sosa, and I am ecstatic to address the graduating cohort of one of the best engineering schools in the nation. I know it looks like I'm standing here at this podium by myself, but I am not. I am hundreds of people, all of those who helped me find my way here. I am my mother, and I am my sister. I am my grandparents, my boyfriend. We all had family, friends, faculty, staff, and even strangers who guided us in our journey. Some are present, and some couldn't make it here today. You encouraged us in moments of doubt and celebrated our achievements with joy. I would like to thank every single person who supported a student in their odyssey. We learned many lessons in our time at UC San Diego. A lot of them after spending countless hours at Geisel, the Dungeon, Prize Center, and any other study spots we carefully kept secret. We learned from the friendships we made and both moments of triumph and defeat. We joined student organizations that made our journey even more meaningful. Personally, I grew a lot by being a student leader in Out in STEM and the transfer committee at the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. We worked hard on resume revisions and elevator pitches in hopes of getting interviews. We stayed up late designing and testing with our project teams. We learned from the research we performed and the internships we completed. Now, it wasn't all easy. We might have even considered switching majors at some point. In my case, every time I had a final or I had to prove something by induction, I felt like my world was ending. But it was all worth it. We have all made it through every single test we have faced, both academic and personal. Today, we are celebrating our hard work and sacrifice. Today, we graduate from the Jacobs School of Engineering. This is undeniable proof of our resilience and readiness for future challenges. Some time ago, we started to pursue our chosen engineering degree. Some of us had distinct starting points in this adventure. Mine was at El Camino Community College 6 years ago. I learned so much there and had my fair share of struggles, but I was motivated by my goal of transferring to UC San Diego and becoming a Triton. So I was elated to be admitted into the competitive computer science program. I thought I was ready, but nothing could have prepared me for what I faced. As a transfer student, I found myself in rooms of 300 students instead of 30. I felt rushed learning in 10-week quarters instead of 16-week semesters. And people pointed out I apparently have an accent. Transfer students are experts on adaptability while bringing a wide array of cultural wealth to this institution. Some of us are years older, married, or have children. And yet, we always make it work. Not despite these differences, but thanks to them. A big shout out to transfer students who made it here today. As I wrap up, I want to talk about an emotion that a lot of us are facing: fear. Fear has the power to hinder our progress and confine us within the boundaries of our comfort zones. It can make you wonder if you should move to that unfamiliar city or take that intimidating job. My mom, sister, and I moved to the United States 8 years ago from Venezuela. We had no jobs, no other relatives or friends, and about $1,000. In other words, we saw a formidable and mysterious mountain, and we decided to climb it. In many ways, it resembles today, as we all face an unpredictable but presumably bright future. Had I let myself be stopped by fear back then, I would not be graduating from UC San Diego today, and I would not be moving forward to become a full-time software engineer at Apple. I am sharing my experience with you because it taught me to never be afraid to live. I owe it to my 8-year-old self who discovered an interest in technology because he wanted to download music using LimeWire. However, if some days you are afraid, don't let fear stop you from achieving your true potential. Remember, true growth and transformation lie on the other side of fear's formidable barrier. Writing this speech was an invitation to reflect on what this degree means. I want to extend that to everybody. Be proud of your accomplishments and who you are today. But above all, I invite you to be excited for the future and the possibilities. Today is a celebration. Let us commemorate the past, the present, and the future. Yes, growing older is scary, and we have a lot left to learn. But I know we're on the right path. Our engineering profession is a big responsibility we are assuming with dignity. We are to uphold ourselves and each other to the highest standards, never forgetting how our work affects those we humbly serve and hope to help. Let us use this accomplishment and new privileged position to give back to those that need it or are in a path similar to ours. Congratulations, class of 2023. I cannot wait to see what we accomplish.
Thank you. That was brilliant. I appreciate it. Okay, well, Jose, I want to thank you again for sharing all your wonderful experiences with us. We are all proud of you for sure. And Jose will soon be joining a proud group of graduating students. I would now like to take this opportunity to honor all our graduating students and our inspiring student leaders. So together, their contributions help define the Triton engineering community as the committed and innovative people we are. So for this part of the ceremony, I will now present Department Awards for Excellence, and these will be awarded to graduates from each department. So here's the process. One last coding algorithm for the CSE folks. The awardees will join me on the stage after their names are read. Please remain standing at the center of the stage so we may take a group photo after the last awardee is announced. So now I would like to invite Dr. Darren Lapomi, the Associate Dean for Students, to come up and read the names of the Department Award winners. Darren?
Thank you and good evening. The Department Awards for Excellence are presented to graduating students from each of the 6 engineering departments for their outstanding academic and leadership performance, as well as their significant contributions to university life over the course of their time with the Jacobs School and their respective departments. The first award for excellence for the Department of Bioengineering goes to Rachel Leanne. From the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Yash Shah. From the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, Megaj Vudlapudi. From the Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, Yash Maskar. From the Department of Nano and Chemical Engineering, Rebecca Pauline Wheeler. From the Department of Structural Engineering, Naveed Asgarpour. To all awardees, thank you for your generous service to the university and your noteworthy efforts for enhancing the student experience at the Jacobs School of Engineering. Now I'd like to invite Dean Pisano back to the podium.
Thank you, Darren. All right, everybody, what I'd like to do now is to introduce our keynote speaker. The keynote speaker is S.K. Sharma. So S.K. Sharma is the Chief Analytics and AI Officer at Universal Music Group, home to the biggest musical artists in the world. At the age of 23, SK earned a PhD from Caltech after just 3.5 years. I notice 2 significant digits in that number. And he went on to a successful career in strategy consulting, private equity, venture capital, entrepreneurship, and all the while continuing to maintain an active publication record across the applied biomedical sciences. He is a lead inventor on multiple patents, a co-author on over 17 scientific research publications, and he was recently recognized by Billboard in their 40 Under 40 issue as a trailblazing young music executive. So after the company's recent, just $53 billion IPO, SK has turned his attention to philanthropy and promoting careers in science and engineering, along with advancing AI in an ethical manner. He is an entrepreneur in residence at UC San Diego, and he lives in Sunset Cliffs, where he enjoys surfing and kayaking. Let's all welcome SK to the podium.
Can I just start by saying how much I love the energy in this room tonight? Absolutely. This is not up there, but this is so far the coolest graduation ceremony I've ever been to in my life. So thank you very much for making it so. So now I'll start reading all that stuff up there. First, my heartfelt congratulations to all the award recipients we just heard about, and every single person in the audience today. Family, friends, and hopefully even some new friends. I know I've made a few. For many of you, this will be one of the most significant moments of your life, so I fully intend to continue making it memorable to the extent allowed by law. Please allow me to start by thanking Dean Pisano, our wonderful student speaker, Jose, and last but not least, Associate Dean Lapomi, for being so kind to include me in this evening's program. So one of those things about life you learn sometimes, it's good to thank people in the beginning, so they're less inclined to be upset at you. I've been asked to speak today by the Student Success Team because there's a rumor going around that I might know a thing or two about science, engineering, and life, in no particular order. This, of course, surprised me greatly, especially since those of you who know me well, and there are a few scattered about, unfortunately, who will not admit to it, know I don't speak in platitudes or cliches. Accordingly, if you'll permit me, for the next few minutes, there will be no talk of following your passions and the like. While that is pretty good advice, it's challenging to action and implement as you walk out of here. Consequently, my professional promise to you this evening is to be candid, to be useful, which is actually hard to do, and leave you with practical advice that you can action right away. I respect your accomplishments way too much to be otherwise. So let me start by acknowledging that one of my greatest personal inspirations in life, esteemed Caltech professor and Nobel laureate Richard Feynman, once said, "I was born not knowing and have had only a little time to change that here and there." I've always liked that quote. But to be fair, Feynman also said, "What one fool can understand, another can." So the point is, you've got to be a little bit careful with quotes. So what can this old fool, I don't think old is up there, I think I just added that right now. So what can this old fool tell you about life that you haven't yet figured out? Well, here's some actual news you can use. No one has all the answers all the time, and to a first-order approximation, it turns out that's generally okay. I know, no one says that, but it's generally true. We're all just sort of figuring it out as we go along, and some of us just have the benefit of having made more mistakes and a little bit more lived experience. If you're committed to a growth mindset, and I really hope you are, you try to step back and reflect on those mistakes and experiences and ask yourself, how can I do better next time? Turns out that the human brain is generally very good at error detection, as many of you know. This is a friendly audience for terms like this. It's also really good at subsequent error correction. But it proves out that actual, reliable behavioral change is quite hard. Very hard, actually. I have a gym in my house, and I don't use it for some odd reason. I wonder why. The takeaway really is that change is a continual process of self-reflection that requires honesty, introspection, and of course, lots of practice. It also means it's prudent to surround yourself, as you have done by virtue of who you are here with today, with people who will truly challenge and nurture you, not just tell you how amazing you are all the time. Critical feedback should, in fact, be critical, and I'd strongly encourage you to learn how to both take and give helpful criticism in a calm, respectful, and dispassionate fashion. Chances are that early on in your career, you'll be receiving way more of it than giving it, and that you're going to be evaluated both on how you respond and how you incorporate that information. But here's the kicker. Even if you don't always agree with what's being said about you. So remember, it's perfectly fine to be human most days of the week. Second, your life and career will very likely continue to be a journey, and it's highly likely to be nonlinear. See, throwing some math and engineering terms in there. There's virtually no way I could have planned how my life would have turned out beyond my first job or two. And of course, that doesn't mean the same will be true for all of you. But for most of you, you'll encounter new challenges and be asked to solve problems you've never learned to solve explicitly. My advice is to remember that one of the key benefits of studying engineering at UCSD against the backdrop of a strong liberal arts foundation is that you've learned how to learn. If optimized and managed correctly, that's a portable skill, arguably one of the most important and useful of all in life. There's a notable distinction between repeating knowledge and driving impact. Both are complementary, but you're far more likely to be measured by your impact than how many facts you know. What all this means is while it's fine to stay in your comfort zone, it's also worth your while to think about how you can extend your knowledge and continue to approach the learning process with humility. Side note, I believe Jose said something very similar about fear, right? So there's a recurring theme here, apparently. Good job, Jose. Take the initiative to learn about as many things as interest you in life and know that you can apply that engineering problem mindset to darn near anything the universe throws at you. Ask me how I know. I've been fortunate to publish in distinct fields from environmental chemical physics to therapeutic drug design, and then transition from investment banking and venture capital to management consulting to private equity and now music. Although the LimeWire thing, we'll have to talk about that in a minute. I loved every one of these things at some point and found a clear use case for my skill set as my professional path and life circumstances changed. Saying, I didn't actually study this would very likely have impeded my growth early on. So I evolved that mindset into, this is probably nowhere near as hard as those quantum and stat mech problem sets I worked on at Caltech. So let me just go map this out. Chances are you won't figure it out in one day, or figure all of it out in one day, but extending your engineering problem-solving approach to most things in life will serve you extraordinarily well. And I suppose they don't call it lifelong learning for nothing. That said, there's inherent danger in deceiving yourself into thinking that you already know too much, or alone know too much, excuse me. Just ask ChatGPT. It's like arguing with a 4-year-old. Again, ask me how I know. Very few real problems are solved these days by a single person. Group work is a real thing in life. Turns out extra credit is not. Learn to appreciate strengths and weaknesses in people and recognize the professional opportunity in asymmetry. Balancing teaching moments along with learning moments anchors you to the human experience, and very few people have ever complained that someone was kind, helpful, and useful to them. So what does all this really mean? It just means that I strongly encourage you to take the best from all of your localized learning experiences at UCSD and scale them out to the world that you find yourselves in. Remember how you felt when someone, likely a fellow student, faculty, staff, postdoc, in our UCSD community took the time to help you actually understand something? That experience was just as rewarding for them as it was for you. That is, after all, why we are all here and continue to choose to be part of this incredibly impactful academic community by the beach. Now, the hard truth is, remember I promised you honesty. You may not always find future mentors, teachers, supervisors to be particularly kind or helpful, but I promise that people throughout your career will remember how you made them feel when you worked with them to solve a problem. Knowledge is meant to be shared and disseminated, and there should be very little pride and ownership, unless, of course, you're a politician, in which case, please disregard everything I've said. While it can be very tough at times to share attribution, particularly early on in your career, a lot more collective progress can be made during times of peace, civility, and collaboration. Balancing I and we is probably one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your career, and I don't know that it gets any easier with time. I know how to reduce polarization in physics, but apparently we're still working on it with people. So I'd encourage you to be the solution, not part of the precipitate. I'm not even going to read that next line. That's really bad. It is a bad chemistry joke. Finally, thank you very much for taking the time to study such a demanding field, or in this case, a series of demanding fields, and also for driving your family crazy in the process, right? You could have taken a much easier way out of here, but for some reason you decided all-night problem sets and differential equations were your thing. You're my kind of people. The world needs more ethically trained and well-rounded engineers from UCSD, plain and simple. I thank you again for the opportunity to speak with you this evening. Congratulations, class of 2023. You make me darn proud to know you.
Okay, SK, thank you very, very much. Your words and wisdom offer plenty for our students to reflect upon, and I think you have captured the true spirit of what all Tritons should strive for. So, as I have previously mentioned, this is the 17th annual Jacobs School of Engineering Ring Ceremony, And to understand the significance of the evening, we must understand the origins of the ring ceremony. All right, so dial back the clock about 2 or 3 months. Class, we have one short lecture we have to complete before the end of the quarter. All right, so try to stay with me for one short lecture, please. All right, the ring ceremony has its origins in a bridge disaster, the Quebec Bridge, which crosses the St. Lawrence River in Quebec, Canada, has a total length of 1,000 meters and a main span of just 550 meters. But on August 29th, 1908, when the bridge was almost completed after 4 long years of work, the bridge collapsed and killed 75 workers. A big investigation ensued, and they found design errors in something as elementary as just calculating the self-weight of the bridge. Yeah, I heard a structural engineer groan. Yeah, what were they thinking? The answer is they weren't. Okay, all right, so redesign and reconstruction began the following year, so that puts you in 1908, and fast forward to 1916, when the bridge was almost completed again after 9 long years of work. The bridge collapsed a second time after the final lifting operation, killing another 13 workers. So finally in 1919, the bridge was completed, and now more than 100 years later, it remains the world's longest cantilever steel truss bridge. All right, so not an auspicious beginning. What lesson are we going to take from this? Well, following the bridge disasters, members of the Engineering Institute of Canada believed that now was the time for a standard of ethics and responsibility. So at their request, they summoned British famous author at the time, Rudyard Kipling, in 1922, and he created the ritual of the calling of an engineer. Now, the ritual is a long ritual. I'm just going to pick a few sentences out of it to give you the spirit of it. The ritual has a call to professional integrity and responsibility. So I'm going to do my best with what sounds like Old English for all of you. I, in the presence of these, my betters and my equals in my calling, bind myself upon my honor and cold iron, that, to the best of my knowledge and power, I will never henceforth suffer or allow to pass or to be privy to the passing of bad workmanship or faulty material in aught that, aught means anything, aught that concerns my works before mankind, okay, humankind, or how about people, as an engineer. All right, remember, he's pre-woke. My time, I will not refuse. My thought, I will not grudge. My cares, I will not deny toward the honor, the use, the stability, and the perfection of any works to which I may be called to set my hand. So for my assured failures and derelictions, i.e., I know I'm going to fail eventually, I ask pardon beforehand of my betters and my equals in my calling here assembled, hoping that in the hour of my temptation or weakness or weariness, the memory of this, my obligation, and of this company of engineers before whom it was entered into, may return to me the aid, comfort, and restraint. Upon honor and cold iron, these things I propose to abide. Okay, so powerful words even in 1922. In 1970, the Order of the Ring ceremony was started in the United States with a stainless steel ring. I ask you to accept and interpret most seriously and with pride the meaning and purpose of this ceremony. Now, I don't know if you've sized them this way, but the ring was originally worn on the pinky of the right hand so that it would tap upon or drag across the blueprints you were crafting. And the idea was to remind you as you worked, Remember, the bridge fell down. Don't let that happen again. So, you will leave here today as a technologist. You will leave here today as a Jacob School graduate, and you have the experience to change the world and vision. You have the experience and vision to change the world and realize the impossible. Let us continue by inviting Jose back to the stage so that he can lead us in the recitation of the oath. Jose? Now, I'm going to go a little off script here, and I'm going to award Jose a ring so that when he leads the oath, he's sworn as well.
Thank you. All right, man, it's all yours.
Thank you, Dean Pisano, for the opportunity to lead us in oath. Graduates, please stand up. Drape the lanyard with your ring on your left hand and take out the oath sheet from your envelope or look at the screen so we may recite the oath together. Okay. As a graduate of the Jacob School of Engineering, no, we're reciting together. As a graduate of the Jacob School of Engineering, I pledge to use my knowledge for the public good, to innovate for the advancement of humanity, and to be accountable to future generations. As a member of the engineering community, I dedicate myself to lifelong learning and to the growth of my field. I promise to always conduct myself with honor and to uphold the strong ethical values instilled in me by the Jacob School. I accept this ring as a symbol of this oath. Not that part. You may... You may now place the lanyard with your ring around your neck.
Okay, you can keep it on.
I would like to invite Dean Pisano back to the podium to start the recognition of the graduating class.
Jose, thank you. That was fun. You made it great. All right, you can be seated. We'll get organized, but I want to remind you, we made you promise in front of mom and dad, okay? You got to stick to it. Witnesses? Witnesses? Okay. All right. SK, since I went off script, I blew the part where you have to be up here with me, and we're going to take a photograph. Because I gave his ring to Jose. So excuse me for a second. Just hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
You can give it back.
Sure thing.
All right, that's what happens when you go off script, okay? The bridge just fell down the first time. All right. So, I want to, SK, on behalf of the School of Engineering and the class of 2023, I want to present you with a ring to forever connect you with the school as an exceptional role model of the future engineers, and I promise I won't make this mistake again. Photographer? You can hand it to him if you want. Okay, and Jose, I do apologize, but I'm short a ring right now, and I'll make an extra one appear. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think what we're going to do now is I will invite the seniors to the stage one at a time. Please wait for your name to be called. The ushers will get you started, and the name reader is ready to go.
I'm good to start, right? Jose Santana Sosa. Natalia Bautista. Sarkis Bozikian. Rachel Leanne. Yash Maskar. Megaj Vadulu Pudi. Yash Shah. Naveed Asgarpur. Rebecca Wheeler. Sahil Dadwal. Axel Octavio Segundo de la Cruz. Chase Hickey. Careful. William McLeod. Serena Jeju Ko. Allison Elise Chen. Roy Carrillo. George Michael Carandinos. Ramiro Arquila. Juliana Quinn. Kisa Lily Reidlick. Nadir Abraham. Davis James Hoffman. Lizette Martinez. Hong Jin Tao. Matthew Uyoto. Talia Young. Julie Non. Sharisha Manukatla. Suditi Bahut. Dihe Godasara. Anish Kulikari. Shrahavan Kunduru. Vasinth Sentil. Hussein Batik. Joseph Lorenzo Carter. Cameron Baridi Maranani. Brian Lopez Villeda. Cain Alexander Elisaras Galvan. Ivana Paula Espinoza. Alejandro Juvenal Ibarra. Heen Yuang. Huisin Tran. Sarah Olivia Walston. Christian Gallegos. Matthew Tu. Alexander Nguyen. Kevin Jamo Lee. Nathaniel Sasabda. Aiko Konaya. Richard Kristani Heriawand. Yajan Sun. Daniel Thomas Lowry. Miguel Platero Alas. Alex Moretti. Ankim Shant Arastankyan. Elias Argand. Vivian Rying Wu. Brandon Ko. Yongji Chin. Truman Tran. Chuan Wang. Jiwan Yu. Yuchen Lin. Dominic Quinoez. Brandon Tran. McKenna Leonard. Harshita Kavle. Sarah Meng. Devneet Kaur. Gabriel Montoya. Alejandro Chavez. Albert Lomelli. Kayan Sebastian Miron. Luke Medrano. Maximilian Schultz. Caitlin Billman. Abby Brenton. Megan White. Allison Lee. Steve Morales. Calvin Nguyen. Salman Nouri. Birad Rabi. Artium Maradain. Bryce Suyuki. Akshuran Sarunvanan. Chen Liu. Yuchen Jing. Theval Jadni. Noah Sandman. Benjamin Balster. Jason Cade Mina Laroon. Hunter Ludwig. Timothy Nguyen. Nancy Garcia. Christopher Leon Balisier. Ben Hoffman. Logan Griffith. Monica Perez. Ivan Rodriguez Montes. Arturo Amaya. Shivanshu Gupta. Nicholas DeMello. Elizabeth Tran. Josephine Nguyen. William Ramirez. Andy May. Arsalan Sepapur. Justin Volham. Alejandro Ramirez. Jaden Antonio Valdez. Tyler Holston. Rosemary Bagayong. Wendy Alanese. Stephen Rojas. Ryan Lay. Anij Aramungam. Tristan Shia. Matei Gardas. Michael Shao. Amaya Singh. Aman Singh Arora. Uday Dewan. Gaurav Dheeraj Kalidasan. Sorry. Abhinav Ganguly. Jennifer Hugh Dew. Hannah Tauchi. Jaden Wood. Alan Sun. Carl Johnson. Sahil Chaplin. Austin Shukla. Jacqueline Guzman. Benjamin Noriega. Jennifer Hernandez Mora.
Let's go, Jen!
Samuel Barrazo Bautista Jr. Jeffrey Hahn. Elise Kim. Jackson Conte. Farnia Nafarid. Katie Shea. Frederick Yang. Misha Reswick. Marlon Trujillo Ariza. Kirsten Maurice Bahol Nino. Jeffrey Bernabe. Bishwajit Narayan Roy. Chinyang Hu. Yiwan Yan. Judy Liu. Navyakya Badraja.
Yes, Navika!
Haitong Chen. Tony Junhua Guan. Zoe Huang. Ray Chin. Brian Dang. Stephen Deslate. Jacqueline Sosa.
Nelson Alejandro Diaz. Ariun Pandre. Siddharth Somala. Pablo Hativa Lopez. Aditya Shah. Zaid Bukai. Elliot Lee. Ibrahim Shalvani. Martha Elisa Perez. Sofia Perinotto. Sonia Rivero. Aaron Miller. Sofia Alonso. Mihir Kekar. Zain Nabi Khan. Anish Sharma. Ni Ya Shao. Lavanya Verma. Tin Trung. Ashley Fowler. Hannah Zohal Hyder. Kavya Balaji. Netmi Avishka Arachi. Jacob Bingham.
Let's go, Jacob!
Hector Arredondo. Brandon Espinosa Balbuena. Drago Joshua Criswell Valicia. Gayatri Gunasekran. Olat Luna. Mark Muranov. Thomas Garcia. Joseph Tilley. Aryan Parikh. Arjun Tapde. Shubham Kumar. Alexander Sun. Joshua Andrew Santillon. Diana Mendoza.
Diana, let's go!
Daisy Ruiz. Eric Liu. Alexis Martinez. Ihyun Park. David Wang. Nelson Mejia. Akilan Ganesh. Navya Sharma. Tanmay Kulkarni. Keshav Agarwal. Anvita Sexaria. Liam Fernandez. Aman Agarwal. Vardhan Agarwal. Amy Tran Nguyen. Catherine Andan Pittman Lindemann. Melissa Chan. Tara Lin. Amy Mon. Michael Holbrook. Jovan Yaputra. Tanzil Ahmed. Suhaib Adan. Syed Muhammad Ali Sarosh Rizvi. Yazan Farek. Brett Bass. Vince Ermitano. Adar Sharma. Harini Udayakumar. Yuxuan Zhu. Kaup Mator. Shuhang Shu. Zimo Peng. Trung Lei. Christina Taylor. Brianna Taylor. Joseph Kuo. Sahil Singh. Sneer Kinog. Kai Wen Cheng. Eric Wang. Ricky Melendrez. Natish Burajaj Narosh Simran. Ifan Sun. Iran Song. Bailey Larson. Jeremiah Santos Dunbar. Fernando Teo Miguez. Caitlin A. Chu. Anthony Hernandez. Leo Naito. Omog Manjunat.
Big Mo!
Praneet Boj. Rohan Sridhar. Alan Yesin. Gwendolyn Wong. Ayushi Banerjee. Miriam Hamidi. Andrew McPhee. Samuel Ayala. Zach Miller. Akshay Gopalkrishnan. Dallas Dominguez. Nicholas Kriglid. Akshit Agarwal. Carissa Yao. Alicia Cerniliga. Ananya Vij. Etienne Lafayette Rimela. Anthony Takuma Ostrowski. Saul Gomez Reyes. Andrew Luna. Abdullah Munther. Rafael Paracuelos. Koi Lei. Akansha Singh. Gala Sanchez Van Moor. Ayush Bandari. Corey Daly. Martin Flores Leon. Mario Montiel. Mitchell Knuckles. Matthew Lampe. Cindy Marie Centeno. Paula Kiria. Ali Aziz Molai. Gavin Roberts. Scott Hall. Armand Greenberg. Ethan Foss. Devin Ho. Noah Dilworth. Josiah Ingstrom. Everett Craw. Nico Iyengar. Blake Makoto Iwaisako. Ariel Navarro Nunez.
Ryan McKenney. Gustav Blankenberg. Sarah Ann. Tommy Sardanian. Anisha Kaur Atwal. Alisa Brooks. Sarah Doran. Sakif Syed. Varshina Sathith. Samhitha Kadali. Isabella Anaba. Lisa Ngan Pham. Chris Teho Kim. James Jialun Zhao. Anne Huang Luong. Loi Se Fu. Jesselyn Wong. Leon Lin. Warren Chang. Ravindranath Johnson. Kenny Lee. Thomas Joe. Nikhil Chalkalpati. Anaya Bareth. Leslie Omira de la Rosa Alvarez. Husili. Ben Long. Weston Monroe. Layla Gonzalez. Cade Arins. Kim Liu. Tek Krinding. Natalia Birriosa Rivera. Blake Anderson. Michael Jigo. Kaylin Dow. Zachary Cadu. Cambria Helene Adams. Bora Gursel. Ismael Ortega. Jonathan Van Heining. Katada Siraj. Sakraj Sekhan. Frederick Ferris Wrightson. Kyle Webster. Samuel Scott. Diego Ramirez. Rafael Dionisio. Fathule. Hyunho Shin. Alan Vu. Takumi Nakazata Crombie. Gerald Young Brett. Adib Noah Bayat. Christopher Galarzi Gonzalez. Josh Muck. Ethan Jolly. Elise Bushnell. Zachariah Jasser. Faizan Ali. Curtis Ray Filetti. Jonathan Padugnoti. Samuel Dean Winton Wu. Arjun Sampath. Brent Solano. Sharon Johannes. Binghong Lee. Parker Knopf. Jason Howard. Jolie Tran. Joshua Cruz. Vincent Martino. Leto Dolinici. Shane Minerman. Akshat Lal. Nashel Azeli Matute. Sherilyn Kuo. Manuel Aguirre Lara. Wei Chen. Marisa Garavito. Janet Walid Hawatma. Jason Vasquez. Brendan Liang. Ahmed Khalid Ahmed. Jake Kindly. Alvin Wang. John Gorby Calcedon. Brandon Ho. Jonah Soon. Dominic Chua. Nathan Krivorkuva. Manuel D. Ochoa Ochoa. Daniel Alejandro Ruiz Quinoz. Satchel Birch. Kusal Upreti. Daniel Ju. Ryan Trin. Naomi Chin. Eric Ramusin. Nicholas Ryan Brady. Jason Gunn. Nicholas Kopitsi. Ryan Evans. Spencer Kroc. Andrew Slater. Maximilian Miller. Mark Lorenzo. Lei Nguyen. Alexandra Fernandez. Diego Flynn. Saman Nasseri. Giordano Lisca. Robert Coman. Joseph Gutierrez. Aaliyah Boatwright. Araceli Ariola Perez. Samuel Guillen. Gabriel Rodriguez. Alexander Shockney. Sebastian Uriva. Matthew Vigil. Caitlin Lay. Emmy Yao. Jinshu Zhao. Arthur Zhao. Duke Win Hutran. Gabriel Diaz. Israel Alonso. Oscar Acevedo Vedrico. Siddharth Nag. Andrew Vendivil Dungo. Varun Patel. Sumithi Kakanar. Tan Tong. Christian Hemaz Graham. Jared Ian Gadia. Sophia Warloff. Emily Carob. Lawrence Angelo Diercole. Dominic Sullivan. Matthew Myram. Maureen Alay. Alejandro Martinez. Gabriel Damas. Craig Mack. Alan Chu. Claire Ma. Oh, okay, I was confused. Yang Song. Natalie Liu. Leanne Lamb. Angela Mendez Chacon. Tristan Torres. Emiliano Reyes Ibarra. Aurelio Perez Odriziola. Carolina Soares Rastiro. Isabella Arigi. Sonika Ram. Trisha Ahuja. Faith Edrosolono. Caitlin Strandberg. Srinithi Navenathan. Anushka Ashish Thiwe. Anshul Biral. Nirmal Agni Hotri. Eric Herrero. Adrian Ruiz. Shahar Kinag. Bryce Gregg. Johnny Nguyen. Go Un Han. Dylan Kulinain. Aditya Moghe. Luis Arturo Zepeda. Parshava Jain. Stephen Rojas. Kelvin Sway. Caitlin Wong. Feishan Peng. Milena Salazar. Daniel Brown. Pradyumna Ganesh. Kenneth Booth. Alan Wong. Miguel de Guzman. Andrew Carr. James Chen. Charles Chili. L. Lavinocent. Cynthia Guzman. Jared Villanueva. Jose Mercado. Min Kwan Lee. Mia Josephine Jeffries. Gabrielle Hart. Sofia Sitlali Herrera. Fadi Shaba. Antoinette Gautier. Evie Gimenez. Stephen Alexander Cumsil Burt. Andrew Keller. Tony Tan. Jiar Zhang.
Robert Wakefield Carl. Sophie Gomerick. Stanley Wu. Joshua Wong. Stone Tao. Wisam Kanim. Savannah Turner. Andrew Nguyen. Sparky Mitra. Maricruz Citlali Resendez. Aiden Stone Ross. Arian Schreiner. Mihir Gupta. Tyra Pham. Kelly Luo. Jamie Doan. Kelly Ha. Tim Wang. Brian Jia Tran. Daniel Pak. Jason Wynn. Elizabeth Shea. China Dorimus. Emily Isabel Harlow. Leah Spain Sutter. Jasmine Wei Chu Riley. Danica Elizabeth Liddell. Rachel Lee. Katrina Garay. Chloe Bulaquena. Alejandro Marquez. Amber Trung Lei. Ni Tran Liu. Ella O'Donnell. Gretna Trung. Nicole Gorostiza. Umar Amin Usman. Carlos Miguel Pondevida. Philip Emmanuel. Ryan Chen. Darren Sui. Aniket Dar. Jay Chen. Tammy Wynn. Rohil Ahuja. Tushar Agashe. Devika Torvi. Prachi Harish Kulkarni. Nicholas Anguiano. James Wong. Trisha Han Nguyen. Karina Plasencia. Ju-Young Park. Ricardo Zavaleta. James Scott Calvin. Angel Campos. Jacqueline Ruiz. Rami Al-Rais. Diban Mohammed. Aaron Joshua Whitney Spira. Abdul Karim Musanur. Rafael Gabra. Alan Wang. Ray Xiao Liu. Ryan Walker. Yepeng Wang. Mia Rufo. Stella Maria Katsabasaki. Ritika Singh. Tianyi Bian. Stephen Shen. Chi Zhang. Tan Yu Kuo. Cynthia Tang. Celine Lee. Xinlong Wan. Mark Anthony Mendoza. William Chen. Asan Hasab El Rasul. Shovik Guha. Kiat Doshi. Joshua Joseph Ta. Bradney Pham. Kevin Fan. James Nguyen. Christian Pham. Yi Yang Chen. Kevin Chang. Joshua Lau. Yueshan Liang. Yufei Gao. Denise Casas Ayon. Jason Dang. Niako Senai Sadiq. Jennifer Nguyen.
All right, so Congratulations, everyone. Again, it was great to greet every one of you as you came across the stage. I want you all to remember just one or two simple things. One, as you move out into the world, as engineers and computer scientists, remember the oath you have taken, and it is symbolized by the ring you have received. You have the power and the ability to shape and change and improve the world for future generations. Please proudly wear your ring as an alumnus of the Jacobs School. And one more drum roll for congratulations to the class of 2023! All right, that makes 12, and I see 2 loose light fixtures, so just leave it there, just leave it there. Thank you very much, and good evening.
We're gonna celebrate tonight and rock out with the family.
podcast.